Retention is a nightmare for most leaders. It's the damn problem nobody talks about clearly, but everyone feels crushing them every single day. You pour everything into hiring top talent. You build fancy perks. You promise growth. And then, people just walk out the door. They vanish without a trace. And you're left wondering, what the hell did you miss? That sinking feeling? It's real. It's ugly. If you're honest, you know it's not just about money or titles. It's way deeper. Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to say loud enough. You're losing people because your system doesn't actually give a damn about who they are or why they came on board in the first place. You think a ping pong table or remote work will fix that? It won't. Because your people need clarity on what matters, not just for the company, but for their own damn purpose inside it. They need to be much more than just cogs in your machine. If your culture is built around fitting in instead of building out, they're gone already, even if they're still showing up at their desk every day. Forget the usual playbook everyone repeats about engagement or recognition programs. Those are band-aids on a broken leg. You want retention? Demand brutal honesty about why they stay, why they want to leave, and what forces them to choose between grinding endlessly and walking out. Start asking questions nobody else dares to ask, like what scares them about their future? What pressure kills their curiosity? What keeps them from truly owning their role instead of clocking hours? And here's something almost nobody does. Match their ambitions with brutal transparency. Lay it out brutally. What's the real path forward? No fluff, no false promises. If they see a vague ladder, they'll jump ship for a clearer map somewhere else. If you can't map their impossible, not just probable future, you've lost them before you even start. So get damn specific. What actual new skills, projects, ownership, and freedom do they get? Not someday, today. If your people don't feel like they're breaking new ground constantly, they're already out. Another buried secret. Stop confusing support with control. Micromanaging is a fast-track ticket to burning out town. People want to run their own show. The second you start hovering, second-guessing, or building bureaucratic walls around decision-making, they check the exit. If you want loyalty, you have to prove daily you trust them so much you'll give them hard problems and zero babysitting. Let them screw up, learn fast, then do better. That kind of freedom is scary for most leaders, but it's the fuel that makes people stay when they could leave at any moment. Listen, isolation is killing your tribe before your profits do. Your best players don't just need policies or perks. They need connection. Real connection to each other, to shared challenges, to something bigger than quarterly targets. If your team feels like an island, no one's sticking around. You have to engineer networks within your culture, moments for people to push each other, demand better results, and recognize real struggles. None of this hollow team-building stuff, but raw, real sharing sessions, cross-functional challenges, honest feedback that cuts like a knife but builds muscle. That's what locking people in looks like. Not the HR pamphlet. Here's your last wake-up call. Retention isn't about holding people down. It's about setting them free inside your system. Freedom with brutal boundaries, endless challenges, and real responsibility. That's how you turn employees into owners and then into missionaries who refuse to leave because they're building something no outsider can replace. Anything less, and you're just filling seats for the next wave of turnover. So stop begging people to stay with perks and buzzwords. Start building a culture where they fight to stay, not because it's comfortable, but because it's their damn future. That's the unspoken rule no one else is telling you, but you needed to hear right now. Get this wrong, and you're losing your future right now. Get this right, and you become the rare place where the best don't just work. They belong. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to discover more.